so the last clip was actually like 3 weeks ago. I have yet to start Kingdom of Ash. I am going to start it today. I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. But yeah, welcome to the reading vlog. This is a complete, like, it's gonna have spoilers. So when you come into this, just make sure that you know that there are going to be spoilers, because it's gonna be my full reaction on the last book of the Throne of Glass series. And let's get into it. Okay, I'm only 1% in, and I'm already really scared. Aline was just captured, so that's kind of where we're coming back on. But tell me why it's a 24-hour read, over 24-hour read. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't remember what happened between Lysandra and Adion? I don't remember. I will probably have to look that up if it doesn't come like back quickly. I just know he's not happy that she is having to portray as Aline, so that's the only thing that's kind of, I don't remember. I'm gonna stop here because I have some other stuff I have to do, but I'm 25 pages in. I'm only 3% through the book, and so far it's pretty much just the backstory of what's going on through Kale's eyes and like where he's stationed right now. So it's also just kind of like trying to figure out what is like the plan of the enemy. So yeah, I guess we'll see what goes on a little later. So I just got to work, but I wanted to give y'all a little like update on the Kingdom of Ash, like read-along, whatever. And I bought the audiobook because I knew there was no way I was actually going to be able to read it physically as much as I wanted to and as quick as I wanted to. I'm officially 18% through, which happens to fall in the 18th chapter as well. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. It's so interesting, and so I'm glad I got the audiobook because I like, in between reading everything that I was reading like on my Kindle, I was kind of like, I was into it, but I wasn't fully into it, if that makes sense. I have now realized that with the audiobook and getting to listen to it like on my way to work and on my way home, and like if I'm getting ready in the morning, it has made me like love the book again and get like really into it, and I just want to listen to it all the time. I just want to read it, like I want to pick it up more often like on my Kindle. And so I'm really glad I did that. But yeah, that's my little update. I'm 18% through on chapter 18. And I'm already 5 hours through the audiobook. And the audiobook is 33 hours, but at 1.2 speed, it's 25 hours. That means I still have 20 hours left if I'm reading at a 1.2 speed and if I'm listening at a 1.2 speed. So there's gonna be a lot that comes with this book, a lot of time. But yeah, I'm really ready. I would like to catch you up about how Kingdom of Ash is going. It's been insane. I've been obsessed with it. It took me, I think I already said this, like it took me a little bit to get into it, but now I'm literally loving it. Right now, I am 32% in, which has taken a while. I've been listening to it while I drive back and forth, but Aileen was just like rescued, and Adian and like Lysandra and stuff are having trouble like on their end of things, and Dorian just figured out that he's now able to change, like shape shift in a way, but not exactly as much as not as much as Lysandra, but also not as much as like the spider that he like killed for it. But crazy stuff. It's so insane that like I'm glad that Aileen's just not magically better, because I knew that was probably going to bring points down a lot for me if her feeling better was like really quick or not really thought of. But like she's still having, even it's only been like 4 chapters though since it happened, but I was worried that it was gonna be like a quick, oh my gosh, I'm out of there, like I'm better, let's go win this war, which she still is, like let's go win this war, but it's not to the extreme of like, oh she's rescued, oh now she's just ready to do everything, you know. That's what I was worried about, but I should have known Sarah J. Maas is a better writer than that. So okay, a little update of what I've been reading. I am on to part 2, so that's really cool. Dorian is a shifter. I don't remember if I said that, but he's a shifter now, and he's actually in Morath. And the amount of times I've wanted to cry from this book, I would have like 5 pennies, which isn't a lot, but it's crazy that it has happened multiple times in half of the book. But it is very exciting. I'm loving it so much. Right now, Dorian's figuring out that Aileen has been like freed with Rowan. And now like Rowan, Aelin, all of them, Kale, are heading to Terrasen. So yeah, that's where we are in the book right now. Crazy that he's literally by himself in Morath. I also wanted to say that it was crazy character development for Manon in this book. I am loving it so much. There is no way Maeve is about to sleep with Erwan. All because Dorian told her to. Editing me coming in, she got rejected. I have to go to work, so I can't see how it goes, but hopefully she's able to do it and doesn't get hurt.
You better not be tricking us. I don't see her being a bad person after all. Like,
I wanted to fill y'all in while I put on a comfort show while I read. I think it was that Dorian was like making an agreement with Maeve. He tricked her and he actually took her powers from her. I'm pretty sure that's what they meant by that. That she's not able to travel like worlds anymore, which is crazy that he was on top of that and thinking like that. But he's so like mysterious in a way, and just like, I don't know, I'm just in awe by him because of his powers and how adaptable they are and how they can just grow and take on other people's powers. Like it's strange. That's one of the things I was thinking about. But he is now out of Morath after completely demolishing the thing. Well, not completely, but like adding adding to difficulties to Erwan, which is really good. I've been enjoying reading the audiobook because I haven't had that much listening to the audiobook because I haven't had that much time to like actually read. And but other than that, it's been very good. I love listening to it on my drives, so that's been like really nice. I mean, I haven't been on my Kindle since I was on chapter 5. Isn't that crazy? From 52 to 669. That's how much I've read. That's wild. Oh, I'm at 67%. I don't know if you can see that. Oh. Okay. But yeah, that thought I would just let y'all know. I know it hasn't been the like most entertaining like reading vlog, just simply because you haven't really seen me read that much since I've mainly been doing the audiobook. Plus, this is a really long book. Like I know it's over 900 pages, close to 1,000 pages. But for some reason, that didn't seem like that much when normally I read books that are like 300 to 400 max. So it's crazy to think that I thought that over 900 was normal, or very quickly doable, which it honestly hasn't been that bad. I think I started reading it like 2 weeks ago, maybe. And within the 2 weeks, I've gotten 67%, and that's like with hardcore studying all the time. But now I have a bunch of free time, so I'm really excited. I'm 72% through, actually, not whatever I said before, 63 or something. So yeah, I am going to read a little bit before I go to bed. So yeah, let's get to reading. Evolved Prince showed up, and now I bet Alien's about to fight him. How did I not realize that Alien didn't have powers this whole time? He's just gotten lucky because he has strength. Well, the demon's dead, but Alien's knocked out, unconscious. The last clip was me at work. I kind of ended up on a like cliffhanger the night before, and so while I was at work, I was like, I'll just listen to it because we were doing floor set. Never did I expect that I was gonna cry, but a lot of things happened. Let me fill y'all in real quick. Manon and the 13, the 12, not including Manon, sacrificed themselves. Like, they're dead. And that's when I started crying. Like, the first off started crying. Was because they sacrificed themselves for Manon to live. But, like, for everybody to live, of course. But so Manon could stay and rule, like, over all of the witches. And I was just like, that is such a... You know they planned that. And so it's just, like, heartbreaking that they already knew that it was probably going to come down to that. And it's just, I don't know. It was really upsetting to me because I was like, those are Manon's people. Like, all witches are now Manon's people. But the 13, they were so close-knit. They knew each other so well. Like, the love flows deep, even though, like, love wasn't really discussed that much between them. But it's just, like, so upsetting, and it's crazy to think about how they're just gone, and they're not going to be in this anymore. Now Manon has to go on by herself and kind of, like, not have that support that she had before, which is really sad. I just knew that they weren't going to kill her off. I just knew Sarah was not going to kill her off. So I had full faith in that, but I didn't expect her to make a bargain for Erwan's life. Like, I didn't think that she would be like, oh yeah, we'll keep Erwan if you give us Elena. Well, not give us Elena, but let Elena go over. And how they didn't do it. Like, isn't that crazy? Thinking that today is going to be their last day of fighting in Oakwall. Orinth. So that's a little sad. I really believe that Aileen and like the cadre and everything will make it there on time, but at the same time, I'm not really trusting. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like time-wise doable, but I know she's probably gonna make it happen, so I don't know. I'm on chapter 106 and there's 121. Gabriel still should be alive. No. Gabriel's dead.
I don't know. I'm really happy they won. Erwan and Maeve are dead. But so is the 12 and Gabriel, and Aiden's never gonna have that chance with Gabriel, and it's just crazy to think about. And now all of like the cadre have to like say goodbye as well. But a lot also happy happened. And like Dorian found out his dad's name, which is also Dorian. And what's it called? Lysandra finally got to meet Falcon, so now she knows that she has an uncle. I don't know. It's just sad. I'm doing better, but it's just like, wow. Oh, Aileen is also Queen of Terracin now, and so that's really cool. Evangeline won her back her kingdom, which is so, like, it's such a close circle now. I only have 4 chapters left. I think it's only like an hour, and so I can only see how it goes up from here. I know part of it's an epilogue, but yeah. They won! They won!
Okay, so now that I finally had time to just sit and think about this book, the rating's a 5, for sure. Fully for sure, it's a 5. Is it probably one of my most favorite ones out of the series? It's actually my second favorite. My first favorite being Air of Fire, but literally so good. I cried a good like 5 times, and honestly I think it was such an amazing way to wrap it up. The only thing it's a long book, so it was drawn out, but it wasn't that drawn out because I felt like every part of this was needed. There was never a part where I was like, this doesn't have to be in the book. I know that I was procrastinating this, one because it's size, and two because it was the last book, and I love these characters so much. They tried and true. I think about them all the time. I love them so much, and I was kind of scared to see that come to an end, like a close. But I did hear a little sneak peek about something else, that I will see them again at some point, but I don't know what part of the timeline that will be. So I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I'm very happy that I got to experience the emotions and the love from this book. And I just feel like my eyes are opened a lot more since reading this book. I really hope that you enjoyed this video of coming along with reading Kingdom of Ash, the last book in the Throne of Glass series with me. I don't know if there's anything else I can say, so just, I love you. Bye. See you later.